and I should put myself on the screen. Good morning. Hello. I'm like, oh, okay. I got to move the car. Oh, I'm not on yet. There I am. Hello, Sojourn. Hope you are all well on this fine February 3rd, 2021. Oh, man. I'm about to knock my glass of water over by my guitar if I don't move it. Hope you're all doing well. This is George coming at you from the Sojourn Center in Mound. Gonna do a little music. Gonna do some my fun songs. I got this. I picked up this jazz book a long time ago. This was, gosh, I suppose it's almost 20 years now. 19 years ago, I had an opportunity, or a friend. So actually, I don't even know if I would call him a friend at the time. Guy I met who was looking for a trombone player for a jazz gig. He's like, could you play some jazz tunes with us? And as you know me at all, I mean, I love jazz. I love listening to jazz. I love trying to play jazz. Not a terribly strong jazz player, but I was upfront with him, said I'd be willing to try. He offered to sit with me, and I think I felt obligated to pick up this book. It's got 625 jazz standards. And I played a few songs out of it. I didn't use it for trombone a whole lot, but there were several songs I kind of recognized. And then when I started working at Sojourn, there's a lot of great songs in here for singing along with that people knew, and I've kind of gotten to learn to know really well. So anyway, I'm going to do some songs out of this. If you got some suggestions or comments, don't be afraid to let that be known, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, or to my phone, which most of you guys have my number, I think, so I'm not going to put my phone number up there today. Take a chance. So this is a good one. You know what? Before I start, let me raise my stand up a little bit so that I'm not looking down. I'm looking at you. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet in the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter-pat and the happy tune in your step? Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover, he crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust hat my feet on the sunny side of the street. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter-pat and the happy tune in your step? Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover, he crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust hat my feet on the sunny side, yes, the sunny side, oh, the sunny side of the street. That's a great tune. That's a fun one to do. Sunny side of the street. 1930. That's how old that song is. Since I offered to make sure I better make sure I've got my phone set, so I see people if they decide to text me, and somebody has. Let's see if it's work related. All right. Let's see here. There's another song that is right around here that I enjoy doing. Here you go. From the musical My Fair Lady. I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing you're on the street where you live. Excuse me. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour us out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the love towering feeling, just to know that somehow you're near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. On the street where you live, my fair lady. Great tune. That was quite a frog in my throat there. All right, let's see here. There's so many cool songs in this book. I feel like I haven't played on this one in a long, long time. There's a lot of songs here I do not know. Let's do this one. The only reason why I know this song is because it was sung in a cartoon I saw when I was a really little kid. And I want to say it was Casper the Ghost, but it might have been something else. The cartoon itself was old. It could have been Bugs Bunny, because I definitely watched plenty of Bugs Bunny back in the day. And Bugs Bunny was great at mixing in classic tunes and some of their stuff. Which makes me think of another one that would be fun to try to do. All right. We were sailing along on Moonlight Bay. We could hear the voices ringing. They seemed to say, you have stolen my heart. Now don't go away. As we sang love's old sweet songs on Moonlight Bay. That's all that song is. There must be more verses. But yes, I have a distinct memory of that song being sung by people that were drunk in a cartoon, which would never be depicted, I don't think, in cartoons for children these days. But it is what it is. I think it was Casper the Ghost. I don't know. I have that association in my head. But that reminded me of cartoons and music. Of course, a lot of people think of Bugs Bunny, killed the wabbit. But this one I had come across, and actually it's in a different book, which is back here. Hang on a second. Which I know I've done this song in the past. And I'm trying to think of what the song is called. So give me one moment to see if I'm pretty sure the song's in here. All of a sudden I'm like, oh, is it in here or not? This is going to be one of those moments where you're just going to have to sit there and watch for a moment and watch me see. Because this is how I operate sometimes. I was like, but there's a song. And watch it not be in this book. I know it's in one of our books here. And I might be thinking the wrong title. Just a moment. I'm going to look it up here. Because it's worth it. I'm telling you, this is worth it. No, not the one. Here it is. What's the name of the song? I just want the name of the song. Oh my gosh. Oh, please. Oh, really? Why is this? I'm seeing lots of allusions to it. I just want to know the name of the song. Not the Raspity. I'm sorry. And watch it not even be in this book. All right, well, I'm going to do that joke, or I'm going to go to that story another day. Because I can't find it. I can't figure it out. That's all right. Because I have other great songs in this book, like this one. All right. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and the nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, the nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. There was such a romantic affair. So as we kissed and said goodnight, the nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. How strange it was, how sweet and strange, there was never a dream to compare. The hazy, crazy night we met when a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. This heart, my mind, beat loud and fast, like a merry-go-round at a fair. But we were dancing cheek to cheek, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The dawn came stealing up in long golden blue. to enter loose throughout our rendezvous. I still remember how you smiled and said, was that a dream or was it true? Oh, homeward stop was just as light as a tap dancing feet of a stair, and like an echo far away, the nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. That's a pretty song. 1940, a Nightingale sang at Berkeley Square. Great. There's some really great. That music analysis, I would spend time on that one, except I just spent about 5 minutes looking for a song I couldn't find. So we will not, but that's a great tune. Great music, great chords, great words. Love that one. Love that one. I have no plan here going in there. I'm just like, I'm going to find what I want to do because there is just so many cool songs. Unless you send me something. Don't be afraid. Just make a request or say, hey, how about this song? Yeah. All right, here's a good one. I tend to take this one too fast. I got to slow down a little. Somewhere there's music, how faint the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, how high the moon. There is no moon above that love is far away too, till it comes true that you love me, that I love you. Somewhere there's music, it's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven, how near, how far. The darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you knew how still my heart, how high the moon. How high the moon. Great tune. That was sung, pop culture reference, sung by the guy, the Captain Kirk actor. I'm blanking on his name, of course. He did. He had a bit role in Third Rock from the Sun, where he ended up being the commander's father. And I believe him and John Lithgow character, William Shatner. Thank you. It's William Shatner and John Lithgow sing that song. Hilarious. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this one. My colleague was doing this song this morning on the little pre-music program, and it's a great tune from the musical by the song of the same name. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. We feel the room swaying for the bands, playing one of your old songs from way, way back when. So take her rap, fellas, find her an empty lap, fellas. Dolly'll never go away again. Hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still glowing, you're still growing, we're still going strong. We feel the room swaying for the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, find her an empty knee, fellas. Dolly'll never go away, Dolly'll never go go away. Dolly, you'll never go away again. Hello, Dolly. You know, I never saw that movie till the musical or movie. I saw the movie a few years ago for the first time. I did not realize how often that song was played in that musical. Great tune though. You got a winner. You might as well take it all. You know, we got a hit song. We're gonna play it till nobody wants to hear it anymore. But no, still a great song. And of course, Louis Armstrong and what's her name sings that song. I'm doing terrible with names today. Louis Armstrong. Fortunately, I get Louis Armstrong right away. You know, I would be ashamed of myself if I did not get that name right away. Barbara Streisand, that was her name. But the actress who did it on stage was also well known. I just passed away a couple years ago, sadly. She was a lovely woman. I remember she was always fun. She would come on Johnny Carson's show once in a while. And make an appearance there. Carol Channing. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's two good ones here. All right. Let's do this one. This is a great one. For 1936. Yeah, I got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story that's the glory of love. You got to laugh a little, cry a little, and before the clouds roll by a little, that's the story that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, we got each other's arms. We got to win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story that's the glory of love. You got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story that's the glory of love. You got to give, where am I at? You got to, and before the clouds roll by a little, that's the story that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its arms. And when the world is through with us, we got each other's arms. You got to win a little and lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story that's the glory that's the story and the glory, the story, the glory of love. Great tune. Jimmy Durante, I think, made a famous recording of that one. Focus. Focus on what? I am doing the best I can here. Ron, sorry. Ron is telling me to focus. Was I distracted? I don't know. All right. Or maybe my camera got out of focus. Maybe I'll just blame that. It's hard, focusing on, I'm a trombone player. I'm used to having my eyes on here, but I really need to be watching you guys. Even though I can't see you guys, I still need to be watching you. All right. This is a cool song. I love the song from Brazil, originally in Portuguese. Learned some interesting things. There's a great video that came out about the song the last year. Guy really doing a nice examination of the song. Apparently, if you do the song in Brazil, you have to do it in the key of D flat, which is really funny because most Americans do what I have here at the key of F, which is what I'm gonna do because I'm not gonna. Okay, Ron. Okay, Ron. Apparently, Ron's in the mood to argue. Ron's telling me to focus on the lyrics. Yeah, I admit, I never really cared about lyrics till I had to do this at this job. So you got to focus on lyrics, you got to focus on chords, you got to focus on what the song is, you got to focus on engaging folks, you got to focus on the camera. You know, there's lots of things to focus on. Besides, most people know these words, so I don't have to worry. If I mess up a word, they can do it. In their head, they're like, "Oh, he just meant this." Which reminds me, I shouldn't go on this tangent, but I'm going to go there anyway. Since Ron brought it up, the recordings, artists mess up the words frequently, and they're one of the best examples is or that I've come across lately at church. We do a song, one of my favorite hymns, kind of a takeoff on one of my favorite hymns of all times, which of course I'm not going to think of right now. Anyway, when she's recording it, she sings the song. The words wrong. The proper words are when the trumpet sounds, and when she sings, she goes when the trump resounds. And so, in the printed music that they sent out the words that she sang, like as if she really intended to do that. But I don't think she really intended to do that. Anyway, so. Rod says that we did know the word, you could just lip sync. That's true. Should I try that? In fact, it might be helpful in this one because this one, I love this is the girl from Ipanema I'm going to do here. And this is, of course, not really jazz. It's more of a Latin than it is jazz, but and which I do even worse than jazz on guitar. But I'm going to do my best, and I love the song, and I still love the song. Garota de Ipanema. It's the Portuguese, which I'm sure I butchered. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes. When she walks, she's like a samba that sings so cool and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes. Oh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly, but each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, I smile, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. No, she just doesn't see. Love that tune. Great song. Girl from Ipanema. Bum, bum, bum. All right. There's lots of fun songs. Here's a song I really need to learn. I'm not going to try to do it now. A Fine Romance. Great tune. And I know I've already embarrassed myself plenty here this morning. Let's see here. Why don't you join the troop? It's better than being a party poop. All right. Let's do this Ellington tune here. I think I can do this one. Okay. Little tricky chord changes. Missed the Saturday dance. Heard the crowd on the floor. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd miss the club. Got as far as the door. they'd have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up old memories? Been invited on dates, might have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Yeah, that's a cool song. Duke Ellington. Can't go wrong with Duke. The Duke. Can't go wrong with the Duke. Let's see. What else do we got? Lots of great tunes. This book is just... I should try to play more out of this one more frequently. But I got other great songs I want to do. So I hope that you are enjoying this. I'm not going to do the Christmas song. There's a song. Somebody just shared a recording of this one I meant to watch. Chega de Saúde. It's another, I think, a song from Brazil. No More Blues. Great tune. Don't dare do it for you today, because I don't know it that well. Okay, here we go. Pack up all my pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. Pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye bye, blackbird. No one here can know and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. Bye bye, blackbird. 1926. That's, I think, the oldest song I've done so far. Oh, here's a good one for wintertime, but not Christmassy. All right. This is from a show called Follow Through. I would be curious to see about what the premise of the show was. Anyway, it's a great tune. You guys like this one. You guys know this one. Button up your overcoat when the wind blows free. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Eat an apple every day. Get to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Be careful crossing streets. Ooh, don't eat meats. Ooh, cut out sweets. Ooh, you'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Keep away from bootleg hooch when there's run a spree. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. In case you wondered, yes, I said don't keep away from bootleg hooch. Button up your overcoat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Oh, yes, wear your flannel underwear when you climb a tree. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Don't sit on hornet trails or on nails. Please don't sit on a nail. Or third rails. Yeah, don't do those either. You'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Don't go out with college boys when you're on the spree. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Yes, keep away from bootleg hooch. Don't go out with college boys. And, wear your flannel underwear, please, when you climb a tree. All right, if you're going to go climb a tree, first, put shoes on. Second, put a hat on if it's sunny. Make sure you grab a snack and put on your flannel underwear. Oh, that's a great tune. That's great. And I know the only reason why I know that one so well is because I had to sing it for our kids' choir when I was in 5th or 6th grade with my friend Scott. Of course, we weren't friends at the time, but let's see here. Oh, man. Got the song Birdland just came up here, which was always a blast to play with Patrick on my trombone. Oh, this is a nice one. This must be this is a Rodgers and Hart song. So I imagine it's from a musical, but it doesn't tell me what the musical is here. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Couldn't sleep and wouldn't sleep, and love came and told me I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? She is cold, I agree. He can laugh, but I love it. Although the laughs, I gotta learn that part, on me. I'll sing to him, and each spring to him, and long for the day when I cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. That's a nice tune. Except for that part that I didn't do very well. He is cold, and I agree. He can laugh, but I love it. Although the laughs on me, I'll sing to him. Okay, that's how that's supposed to go. Oh, the next time I sing that one. Oh, let's do this one. All right, this will be a good closer too. All right. So we'll do this one more song. We'll break for lunch, and then we'll come back. We got a health talk with Mary Alice at 1:15. Make sure you guys note that. I think I communicated that time, but program will start at 1:15 this afternoon. Just be aware of that. All right, here we go. Because you know what? The best is yet to come. Mary Alice. Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. Mary Alice came along and everything started to hum. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? That's Mary Alice, because the best is yet to come. Come the day you're mine. Best is yet to come. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Waconia and St. Bonnie and Bartlett and Linwood and West Edge and James House, Country Club, Lyric, Plymouth. Thank you guys for checking me out. All my friends and family. Ron, hope I didn't give you too hard of a time. I appreciate the comments and the suggestions. And I will see you guys this afternoon. I'll see my Sojourn friends at 1:15 for the Mary Alice Health Talk. All right. Everybody take care. Bye-bye. So what I was trying to do was when, you know, the cartoon gag where Bugs Bunny or Yosemite Sam is going to go up to the piano. There's like the piano sitting there, and the sign says "free piano lessons," and there's music on the on the thing. And the roadrunner, whoever it is, goes on the piano, looks at the music, and then goes, bum 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 honk honk, and they hit the wrong note, right? And of course, the bomb is triggered when they hit the right note. And they're like, well, I did the wrong. They do it again. Dun, 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 clunk, clunk. And of course, then Wile E. Coyote gets so you're not doing it right, and pushes him aside. And then dun, 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 and then the explosion goes. The song is like for all your endearing charms. I think I was trying to find that one. So, bye.